Hey, welcome to 2064 Read Only Memories. This was like the game I was gonna play like right after this, but and since I've just been having like bad luck with games lately, I thought I'd try this out since it just looks really good. Like I can sink my time into it, and I'm gonna do that because I got a trip coming up, so I may as well record up bunch of episodes. And something's happening. Hold on. Let's yeah, there we go. Press the button twice. Yeah, I did not need to do that. Get started. I don't know what any of these are. Play a new game.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
That's a joke.
Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further.
Okay.
And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Wait, is that me? Is that supposed to be me? Yeah, like, okay, whatever. I don't know. I think that as we progress into newer states of, like, civilization, we don't really need those skills anymore. You know? I mean, we got supermarkets now. I mean, obviously, this is in the future. Like way in the future. I don't even want to do the math. Screw math. Who needs it? You should learn math, but oh, that's me. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better description. Ew. Yeah, that's a lot like my room. Yeah, that's the letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Yeah, it's my room. So, GX Ultra Beats headphones. Oh. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around in your apartment. I got hiccups. Can I use them in the sink? You can hear the sink gurgling and high. I did not expect that to actually do anything. Touche, game. You called me out on my bullshit. My ID card. Really? Well, this entire episode, unfortunately, you learned that mustard and spoiled milk aren't quite enough to make good ramen. Ooh! Okay, that should be enough of testing the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact. Right away! Some paper beats? All blank. There's nothing to read or hear. Blank. No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Lappy book. Slick hums and blips. Sounds secure. Hey, now you're getting paid to write this review. No one expects you to be this morally grounded. Hey, whatever, man. I'll do whatever I want. Lappy is a bit of a relic, just like my real laptop. Ooh, video. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Compose using journal logic. All right, time to get the work out of the way. I totally read that wrong. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. Character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. I mean, there, your big break. Sure, your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is the ticket out of poverty into a book field. Surely, I guess. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on some news before you sleep. Rent down. Oh. Let's see. What's my rent? Another article, another paycheck, and it's all going straight to your rent. But what am I paying? I could totally, like, whatever. Weekly update, an invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Tricia Leo DDS. Whatever. That doesn't sound very fun. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. It's not like it's a work mail, scam mail, spam mail. Hello there. I am Princess Emma Thomas. The Princess Emma Thomas, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it with at least 5 different accounts, or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to a large amount of numbers I'm not going to read. Please, if you can send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. Are we in No, we're in San Francisco. Wait, Jesus, right? What is this email? Hey there! I'm the lead editor for What the Fuck Sounds, formerly Oh My God Sounds. Okay. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who needs a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. we'd be able to give you some great exposure, of course. And if we lick your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. The founding credits, yeah. Don't they know people die of exposure? Ooh, that was good. Bed. I want to talk to my bed. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. What? Really? Ooh. Hey, I got a trophy. Welcome to NeoSF. Cool, I guess. Alright. Guess we go to bed. Go to sleep. It's a spook. Oh, it's a lollipop robot. Hey, wait. You fucking data mining me, you little bastard?
Ah, good. You're finally awake. I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
Because most of us can't plug ourselves into a wall?
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
You know, to be honest, I actually am not. I would totally augment myself. What? How did you get in my apartment? What the heck, Heath? Let's go
Oh,
plot.
I hope you don't mind.
I really do mind.
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
What does that even mean?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
I only understood like half of that, dude.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
So what you're telling me is you defragged my computer, but then it wanted to update to Windows 10, even though you're already using Windows 10. A snag. How did you get here in the first place? Tell me why you're here. I'm following the cops. Yeah, I want to hear it.
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
You fucked my shit up.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though.
Dude, do I look like I can actually, like, afford a new computer?
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
I don't have money for a new computer. Yeah,
Don't
no,
fret.
relatability.
I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Okay.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Okay. So, do you have, like, GIMP and Windows Movie Maker?
It is the least I can do.
That's nice, but you still haven't told me who you are.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
Hey man, it's cool, I do that too.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Yeah man, yeah, I totally get it. Hayden, you know Hayden Weber.
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
Okay. I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know.
I can
That's
notice
why
that.
I'm here.
Oh.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Slow down. Just start from the beginning. What makes you... let's start from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay. Yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Really?
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Yeah, that seems to be a problem. Why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
Yeah?
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Wait, so you're admitting that I'm a badass?
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Wait. But I've never looked for a missing person, so, you know.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
I'm a little confused. Am I a detective?
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, fucking no need for flattery.
If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
Again, I'm not sure if I'm offended or not. Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
You're right. Maybe he was spouting off exposition.
I suspect it has to do with me.
Or that, yeah. Who are you anyways? What do you have to do with it?
Ah, excuse me.
Okay.
I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
Well, I mean, I did ask you 3 times, so you had chances to introduce yourself.
I am Turing.
Turing. Okay.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
I mean, that's a little bit fair.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience.
Wait, so you actually think?
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him.
Yeah, I mean, like, we already know that there's, like, 2 organizations that want to get at people for doing that, so...
Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Yeah, we should just start with those 2 organizations. Show Chatty, what makes you special?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
Right.
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
Yeah, like your standard AI.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
Yeah, but there's machines that can do that too, so you're not really that special.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code,
Yeah.
I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Wow, that's actually, like, a lot smarter than most kids these days.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
I feel like he could totally get you to do whatever he wants.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Yeah, that's a conundrum. Can I know this is all jarring and everything, but what I really want to know is what the hell is going on with my sink? Seizure warning? Please? I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Ah, that's cool, dude. Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner.
Well, like I said, I mean, there's those two organizations.
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Probably just because there's so many options.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies.
Yeah, I'm curious, is this game like is the outcome of this game procedurally generated, or is it gonna like have multiple endings depending on what I do?
There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
No, corporate espionage is totally something that they would go as far to do. Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence.
Yeah, we already wasted quite a bit of it.
I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
You fucking dick. I can totally afford that. Okay, bobblehead, I'll help, but there better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
Wait, you got cash?
I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
Okay, I understand, there's totally a story here, but do you have cash?
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Alright, lead the way. Hayden's apartment.
That's strange.
I'm digging these tunes. What's up?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
That is strange. Like, what would...
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps the maintenance robot took care of it.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems.
So they gotta have records or something.
At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
I guess that's a fair assumption.
Oh, a lucky break.
Yeah?
It seems my access codes still work.
So, they replaced the door, but they didn't bother replacing the locks?
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Dude. You made your point at the door, let's just head in. It doesn't look like there's much of a struggle, are you sure? Is that not... Are you sure he was actually kidnapped during... I don't know, I see a bunch of crap on the ground. It totally looks like there was a struggle here.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Oh.
I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? I mean, you have literal fists of steel. Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly.
What? Wait, what's silly about it?
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
Right, so you just don't adhere to Asimov's laws to begin with.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
Yeah, okay.
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
And I guess if you got caught, you wouldn't want to be scrapped since you'd feel every little bit of it. Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
For other robots or for you?
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense.
Oh, okay, it's just for you. What's done is done. We need to focus on finding
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Yeah. Okay. I guess now we're getting to the gameplay. A ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Game consoles. Use game consoles. We gain the strength of 10 to... Oh, that sucks. Okay. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Wait, what? I guess the computer is the obvious choice. Can I use my headphones? Okay.
That's Hayden's computer.
Yeah, I know. It's in his house.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much I'm not aware of. Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Yeah, okay. That's
and before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
You know, that sucks. Because, you have the ability to break into a lot of things. Just, not your master. Which is kind of stupid that he made you dumber than him. Of course you can't. It would be way too easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Hey, don't take a tone with me.
If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest.
Okay.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms.
But if you don't have the... Whatever.
Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in.
Yeah?
Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What? Are you sure? You were pretty... I guess I did live in a shit apartment, so... Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it. I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
Wow, you are just really flawed.
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition.
Okay, yeah, alright.
While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down.
Yeah, but aren't you developed to not do that?
I lack that ability.
I guess that answers my question. Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
What comes to that assumption?
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
What?
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
How old are you, by the way? I really want to know how fast you're learning this stuff. Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
I mean, humans are good at reproduction too, we just, you know.
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Right, but... Let's get back to searching. That did nothing, actually. That gave me nothing. Can I use it? You have no idea how to log in. You swipe your ID card across the monitor. Did it not do anything? Weren't you paying attention? Don't bother trying. You'll fry it worse than... Ooh. Let's look at
Oh,
the spec.
I think I see something under those reference books.
Yeah? Okay, that was... Yeah.
Ah, that device.
Yeah? What about it?
I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule.
Oh, jealousy issues.
It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
That's an interesting concept. He's actually encouraging the... Yeah, alright.
It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Okay.
Without the memory card, this tablet is useless.
Oh, okay, so...
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords.
Yeah.
This window here is where I escaped from. It is
Okay.
a considerable distance to the ground below.
Yeah, like how high? You can tell me the story, dude. How did you get down? Are you sturdy enough to survive that
Critical
kind of
system
fall?
damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Yeah, you know, that's a pretty good idea. Long way down. Better be careful out on the balcony. Look at photos. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world, working at companies like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Is that supposed to be Tokyo? I'm pretty sure that's Tokyo. Sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget that Hayden looks like anytime soon. Okay. No, but I could have found a safe or something. The sun is doing much better than the one at home. Pause off based on your track record. It's for the best. I just... Of course. Memory card. Memory card removed from items.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
That makes sense.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have a game. Tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Okay.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
So I've never actually been to San Francisco. I'm not sure if that's a real place or not. I mean, I'm sure that San Francisco is a real place. I just don't know if the Castro district is. Stardust added to city map.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.
Okay.
Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Maybe. Unless they just, don't.
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer.
Yeah.
Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Okay, but can you be sure to filter through spam? Because I don't want you to get overwhelmed about it.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Alright. Sure, whatever. Let's just get this crap over. Cool, bring it on.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
So they don't program you with knowledge of computers, but they will fucking program you to literally be a secretary, pretty much.
I'll need
Why?
to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Okay.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
Is that an actual
First,
thing?
could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Yeah. That's a crap turning. We need to go. There we go. Enter. Done. Where? Yeah.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name.
Cool.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Okay, yeah. They, them, theirs, he, whoa. Custom pronouns? I'll go with he, him, and yeah.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Yeah, cool.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Oh, what? Halal? Seriously? This is interesting. Alright. Kosher, gluten-free, vegan, alcohol-free. God damn it, Turing! Let's go vegetarian, I guess.
Diet set as vegetarian. Are you sure?
Yeah, because I don't eat all kinds of meat.
Thank you for
Like,
confirming.
I really only prefer certain kinds.
I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Okay.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again.
Yeah.
In review,
Your name is Justin, your pronouns are he, him, and your diet is
does
vegetarian.
that sound right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
we've already wasted enough time. Let's hurry up.
See, that was relatively painless. You should
It was
now also
interesting,
be
to
able
say
to
the least.
access the local map of Neo SF.
Yeah.
The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening.
Is there a clock?
Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Okay.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better.
Yeah, you are a character. Turning
It will be an efficient use of our
Hearing.
time together.
dead. Okay.
Thank you for escorting me here.
No problem, dude. I mean, you asked me for help, and I'm here to deliver.
Let's head back to your home.
Anyways, this game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. That's how you know they're serious. Well, this seems like a great place to stop, so... yeah. As I was saying before I got rudely interrupted... Outer sunset?
You know your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
I don't know what that is, Turing. Let's finish this
Have
up.
you been overwatering it?
Oh, the plant. Maybe? Anyways, this just seems like a good spot to stop and then start the next episode for later. So, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Bye!